If you're wanting the cheapest and most reliable FC25 coins, make sure you head over to u7buy.com and purchase yourself some coins from there. They have over 30,000 positive reviews on Trustpilot. Use code KING8 at checkout to get yourself an extra 8% off your order. If you're wanting to make millions of coins every single month on FC25, then look no further than my premium trading Discord. We post daily investments, flips, snarping filters, mass bidding filters, trading guides, literally everything you possibly need on this game to make coins, we post every day. So if that does sound interesting to you, I'm going to tell you how to join it right now. Right guys, so this is how you join the premium. There are two different ways. Just go into the description on the video you're watching right now, and then you can join for free every single month if you have Amazon Prime, and just follow these steps here. So basically just go over to my Twitch, press obviously subscribe there, and then as you see here, get a monthly free sub with Prime Gaming. Sign up to that, subscribe, and then complete step 3 on Discord. And then once you've done that, you're in the Discord. Simple as that. If you don't have Amazon Prime, you can't join for free, unfortunately. But if you press this link here, which will take you to this page, you can join either 1 month, 3 months, 6 months. Obviously, the more months you join, the cheaper it is. But it is also cheaper than Twitch. So yeah, if you're going to join and you don't have Amazon, join through this. But there we go. That is going to leave that there though. Get yourself in the Discord and enjoy today's video. Right guys, the first thing we are going to do in today's video is going to jump over to Futbin and have a look at some investments that you can be looking to make tomorrow with obviously division rival rewards, and then we'll have some filters for you to use at the end of the video. So we're going to jump we're going to jump over to Futbin. I do apologise, I'm very ill, but we're going to jump over to Futbin and we're going to go to fodder and obviously look at some of the fodder. And if you did buy 84s whenever I told you to buy them, they are obviously, you know, or they're kind of up in price at the minute. Obviously they're about 1.4 it looks like. And they're only going to go up because obviously the 8314 is repeatable again. So yeah, they're going to keep rising. So I'd look to sell probably tonight. You know, anytime tonight, as long as you sell them, you know, I mean, probably anything really after 6, you know, they might be like 1-6. And if they are, and you've brought quite a lot of them, you're going to make some pretty decent coins, because tomorrow they're only going to go back down to minimum price. So, and that's obviously the investment as well. Buy them at minimum, sell them. Obviously, the same thing probably is going to happen next week because it's the same promo. Everything's going to be the same, which means fodder, you know, everything's going to do the exact same thing pretty much. Hopefully maybe a little bit more. But oh, by the way, the katsu chicken, oh, that looks peng. But yeah, 85 rated, they're currently about 2.6, 2.5, and like I say, these are only going to go up as well today, so you want to be selling tonight. So anytime tonight, whatever price they are, get rid of them, because tomorrow they're going to go back down to minimum price, and that's where you're going to pick them up. You know, it's easy investments, it's low risk. You literally lose 0 coins. You physically can't lose coins, and you're, like I say, you're only going to make coins. And these 86s are literally minimum already, which means you can obviously buy them. But obviously I'd wait till tomorrow just because it'll be a little bit easier. But you know, if you want to buy them now, you can do. And all this high rated fodder, or higher rated, like 87s, they are pretty low at the minute. I don't actually know what their minimum price is, 5.1. So, you know, if they end up going back down to 5.1, because I'm pretty sure they were, or they're about 5.5, it looks here. But yeah, if they go down to minimum, pick up, because like I say, next week hopefully we get a few more player SBCs. Obviously we got Henri, didn't we? Where is he? We got this Henri and Nedved. I didn't even see that card, but yeah, we got this Henri here. Hopefully we get, you know, maybe like a Eusebio or something like that. That'll be sick next week. And if we do, then obviously, you know, they're only going to go upwards. And then obviously 88s. I mean, they're about 8.8 at the minute. Or about 9k it looks like, but this is literally the lowest, you know. I mean, they were about 7.7, so if you can get them for around about that price, which tomorrow they literally will go down 1,000 at 1.5k, and if they do, literally just pick them up, because as you can clearly see, whenever they drop, they go up. Whenever they whenever they drop, they rise like mad. Whenever they're up, they drop. And then they go up again, and they're dropping now, and they're going to drop even more. They'll probably end up around about here. and then obviously they're going to go back up. So yeah, get your investments in on them. It doesn't really matter who you pick up in the 88s, just because, you know, no one's going to be going out of packs next week, so it doesn't really matter. And obviously everyone's in packs. So yeah, 89s at the minute are about 14,000 coins, it looks like. And obviously they went up, you know, a decent amount. Literally just because of the Henry SBC that we got. I mean, look, they dropped like mad on Friday. They were about 15, went down to 11.5, and then obviously Henry came out. And they went up to 14, and they're probably just going to go back down again, and then hopefully whenever next week the same thing will happen. Friday, I mean, you can wait till Friday if you want, obviously there's more supply, but Thursday still works. Obviously they dropped a hell of a lot on Friday, but yeah, like I say, if we get an SBC, like I say, a Eusebio or something like that, they're going to go boom back up again. And this, you know, it's just easy with the 89s. I would personally go for any of these, like Nedved. Nedved's fine because he's going to fit in some Evos as well. You know, you can easily pick him up and he'll do quite well just because of Evos. And then if they go up in price anyway because of SBCs, you're making even more coins anyway. So there you go. A little investment. Don't get the golds because there's no point. These ones are obviously already out of packs or going out of packs. 90 rated, they are actually pretty low at the minute. And if you quickly show you here, the lowest they have, or the lowest player on the market is actually the new promo card, which means pick him up because he's going out of packs. What day is it? I don't even know what day is it. Wednesday. They're going out of packs on Friday, so it's a no-brainer. And look at this. This was literally how many days? 5 days ago. 29,000 coins. They dropped like mad. With obviously, you know, just supply, and then they rose quite nicely with you know, whenever Henry came out, which probably was like here maybe or here, probably Sunday, they rose pretty nicely to about 24. So yeah, if you can pick these up anywhere, you know, 20k, around about 20,000 coins, especially these ones because they get packed loads. If you can pick them up around there, they're going out of packs. It's a no-brainer. You're going to make some nice coins. 91s I personally would leave just because they are actually up quite a bit. I mean, if we look here, obviously they were under 30k, and then they've risen basically up to about 40,000 coins pretty much. And like I say, that's because of Henry. But you probably still can invest in these, to be fair. But obviously, if we don't get another good SBC, like I say, if we don't get like a Eusebio or something like that, you know, a Mia Hamm, anything like that, obviously with the Henry, if we don't get that, then they're just going to go down. If we do, they obviously will rise again, but you know, it's a bit of a riskier one. If you want to go for maybe Angara, obviously she's going out of packs, all that kind of stuff. And like I say, these will be cheaper tomorrow. These are probably near enough 30k. Like, they will drop loads because of Rava awards. So, you know, if you want to pick them up, why not? But you know, if you want to be a little bit more safer with your investments, then obviously go for the, you know what I mean, go for the ones that are going to be minimum price. Like, it's easy. If you picked 84s up for minimum price 1.1k, and you picked up, you know, 3 million coins worth, and they go up, like I say, tonight I can see them being a 1.6. That means you made 500 coins a card. If you picked up 3,000 cards, that's 1.5 mil profit. You know what I mean? And it's literally zero risk. You physically can't lose coins. Like, you know what I mean? It's one of them. So, yeah, get those investments in. If you got any questions, put them in the comments. I'll try and get back to you. But yeah, I'm going to quickly show you some filters that you can be using before, obviously, they go back down to minimum price. But it is gold rare. Position, go to defender. Playstyle, chem style, leave it any. Nation, go to England. League, go to the Barclays WSL. And then club, you want to go down to Chelsea. And then you've got 2 players in this. Here we go. You've got Millie Bright, and then you've got Lucy Bronze as well. They're the 2. And I'm going to be selling at 2.6 just because, yeah, they're just going to go back up at 6 anyway. So yeah, all you want to be doing is going down 400 coins to about 2.2, which is actually the lowest they possibly can go. And then obviously try and you know, pick up as many as you can. So yeah, let's see if we can get a few of these. Hopefully we can. That would be lovely. Come on, EA, sort me out. Come on, come on, come on. But yeah, obviously if you want to get all these investments and stuff that I post on YouTube and get them earlier, or get them at the right times, you know, to buy, then make sure you get yourself in the premium. You can join for free, obviously with Prime, or you can join actually at a discount in a minute if you put team of the season at checkout in the link in the comments or the description. Just put TOTS and then you'll get 15% off. But yeah, I want to quickly check the bids for this. Okay, so the bids at the minute are terrible, so I personally leave the bidding alone because it's kind of pointless. But yeah, there you go, leave the bids. Let's have a quick look at the last method. Obviously this one's a little bit of a higher budget for you to use, and it is gold rare, Playstyle Plus, Portugal, Premier League, and then Manchester City. Yeah. And then go and find the cheapest buy now on the market, and I'm pretty sure they're about 9,000 coins, or they were when I checked about 5 minutes ago, and they still kind of are. They were obviously a lot less on the market, but yeah, 9,000 coins you want to sell at. You're going to lose 450 per card. So if you go down 500, you're making 50, 150, 250, 350, whatever kind of profit you want to go for. You know, you snipe at. You know, you don't have to copy my prices. As long as you're, like I say, as long as you're making profit per card, then you should be all good. But yeah, let's see. Can we get a few of these? Come on, EA, sort me out, please. But like I say, I'm doing this early, which is the only downfall of obviously, you know, me making this video early. I mean, you could kind of tell the difference yesterday. If you watch yesterday's video, you can tell the difference. You know, from me doing like these methods right now at 3 in the afternoon, or me doing the methods at 7 p.m. You could literally see the difference. They came up 10 times more. You know, I picked up loads more. The bidding was perfect. You know what I mean? It's so much better to do after 6. It's so much easier. And obviously, you know, the only way you can find out is actually doing it. You know, do these methods before 6 and do them after 6, and you will make a hell of a lot more coins. The bidding on this method, though, it looks, fairly decent. 27 minutes for 50 players at 3 in the afternoon on a Wednesday is not bad. And they're only going to get better, obviously, the longer the day goes on. After 6 or 7 p.m, basically, you'll be able to bid on 50 cards for under 15 minutes, I would say. So yeah, get your bids in, all that good stuff, get your investments in, drop a like on today's video, boys, subscribe if you are new. We are currently, let's have a quick look, how many subscribers are we away from 30k? We are currently 23 subscribers away from 30,000. So if you are new, drop a sub. You want to get yourself the premium, link in the description, get yourself in there. I will see you in the next one, and goodbye.